We are just saying, welcome into the Bucket List Radio Show. Susan Davy Cogdill here, along with Anita Battershell.
Hi.
And you were saying, I was out last week.
Yeah, I said welcome back from the Caribbean. You look nice
Yes.
and brown. I'm a little jealous there.
Well, let me tell you, I know you love the Caribbean as well as I do. Grand Cayman was wonderful,
Yeah,
Montego Bay, Jamaica,
yeah,
and Cozumel, Mexico.
Mexico.
So it was a nice mix.
Yeah. And one of the things we talked about was one of the bucket list things to do in Grand Cayman is swim with the stingray.
Oh,
So you did that, right?
I have not done that yet, but
Yet.
you've
I
done it.
love hearing you say yet. That sounds great.
Yet,
Yeah.
but I've done the ski boats, I've done the
Mm-hmm.
snorkeling, I did
Yeah.
the snuba of all things.
I know. Can't
And
believe
so
that because Susan's a little claustrophobic. So I'm really
amazing.
surprised. So if you can do something like that as a bucket list, then hopefully our listeners will jump on board with some of these exciting things we're going to be talking about in the next ensuing weeks as well.
Yes. And of course, what's in it for you listening, not just to hear
Mm-hmm.
what we have on our bucket list, but get other bucket list ideas from
Mm-hmm.
people that call in, and we do welcome you to call in, but also our featured guest. We try to have a featured guest every week,
Mm-hmm.
which we've done for the past 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
We gave away ballroom dancing, had a wonderful feature with them.
I know.
And just a lot of things, painting with a twist.
Twist.
Hang on,
I know.
Susan. Smith is going to be our guest today, the owner of
Yeah.
Painting with a Twist here in town. And oh,
I'll tell
we
you,
did it last night, didn't
last
we,
night,
Anita?
I know, and it was so much
It
fun.
was so much fun.
I
We had a paintbrush in our hand, and the rest, oh, we can't even say it on the air.
I think
It was
there's
a
quite
work
a
of
few
art.
folks out there that have done that. We'd love for you to call in and give us a little
Yes,
testimonial.
and
But if you have
absolutely.
not done it, if you don't know what we're talking about, hang in there, folks, because I'm telling you, this was so much fun. I have never, Susan, had a paintbrush in my hand before.
Me either. I tell you what, it was my first painting experience. I'm addicted. I'm
Hmm.
hooked.
Hmm.
I'm already wondering what paint to go buy.
Now, did you actually hang that in your bedroom last
I have already taken it up. Now, I didn't put the nail in the wall yet,
night?
but I have the perfect
Spot
spot.
for
And
it.
oh,
There you
I
go.
mean, you get to keep your painting. We're going to find out more because we're going to be interviewing and we want to invite you to call in. So let me give you the
Hmm.
numbers now. You can call in live and share your bucket list or have questions for our featured guest today, Susan Smith with Painting with a Twist. The numbers here live on air 731-423-8101, or our text line if you're just too shy to talk on the air, which we hope you're not. We'll
Hmm.
get you on the air if that's part of your bucket list.
Oh, there you go.
And the text line is 277-5155. Again, area code 731-277-5155, the Robinson Toyota text line here on News Talk 101.5 FM. Anita, we're going to take a quick break, but
Okay.
the bucket's overflowing
I know. And when we come back, I bet we'll have Susan on the line, Susan Smith from
with Painting with a
Painting with a
Twist.
Twist.
Hang on, you're going to want to know about this place.
Yeah.
Woo! We'll be right back on the Bucket List Radio Show on News Talk 101.5 FM.
Our special guest and interview today, Susan Smith from Painting with Us.
Absolutely. We have
Painting
two
with a Twist.
Susans in the room
I know.
today.
Yeah.
Susan Davy Cogdill and Susan Smith and Anita Battershell on the Bucket List Radio Show. Susan, are you with us?
Oh, I am. Hello, ladies.
I can barely hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Susan, hey, I got to tell you, we had the most exciting time in the world at your place last night.
Oh, that is so good to hear. Thank
Painting
you.
with a Twist. Painting with a Twist. Now, right here in Jackson, Tennessee, you want to go ahead and tell us the location and how did this come about?
We are located on Carriage House Drive between the Spaghetti Store and Red Bones on the corner of Wiley Parker. And we opened up about almost 3 years ago. And it's just been fun, and we've just been having a great time for almost 3 years.
So exciting.
Well, Susan, this is Anita, and I have often seen some of the pictures that you take posted on Facebook, and I've always just been so curious and intrigued, and looking at very closely. I look at the different pictures to see the differences and the similarities in terms of what they were painting, and I was thinking there is just no way that I would be able to go in a 2-hour time period and paint something as extravagant as
I
I have
agree.
seen on Facebook. And I was just blown
It
away.
can happen. We did it ourselves, and I think I joked last night that it was the first time that I've ever painted without numbers. And I am addicted, Susan.
Mhm.
I'm going to tell you that I I tell you, I am going to be painting. I'm just going to have a conversation with you. I mean,
Awesome.
I love it.
That is so good to hear. And we have so many people that tell us exactly the same thing.
Right. We just didn't realize the hidden talent within us.
Right.
And I
Yeah.
brought the painting home and I told him, I said, regardless, I am hanging this up. So I bring it in the house, my painting with a twist, Tuscan window, by the way, which I love Italy.
Yes.
That's another story altogether.
Yeah.
So I bring it
Another
in the
bucket
house,
list.
and my husband, Richard, he says, "You painted that?"
Mhm.
And I
Mhm.
said, "Yes, you painted that by yourself." Yes, I did. He did not believe that it would have the depth and the
It
extension, the colors and the leaves and
that it actually looked pretty good
the
too.
3D window. And I was just, of course, busting from the seams
Yeah.
because you really get so proud of yourself for painting for the first time. If you
You
haven't
really
tried
do.
it, we encourage it. Painting with a twist.
Now, Susan, if I can ask a question, the
Sure.
title, Painting with a Twist, did that come from that it's a little bit different kind of painting, like you said, fun art instead of fine art, or is it because you use a corkscrew to twist off the bottles of wine?
There you go. That's it right
That's
there.
it? Awesome.
That is
Good
it.
Awesome.
So,
observation, Anita.
Yes.
right.
Well,
Yeah.
and
So it's BYOB, truly,
if you
truly.
That is correct. Yeah, BYOB. You can bring anything that you want to eat or drink,
mhm.
and we provide cups and corkscrews. So anything else you need, be sure to bring it with you.
Yeah. Well, we did. We had our little snacks and we brought us some
Anita brought a
wine.
bottle of wine and she had a cheese and meat tray and it was just like,
Nice.
and here we are painting a Tuscan window and I have to say Jay
Yes,
Meeks
Jay
was
Meeks.
amazing.
I was just about to
Jay
say.
Meeks was our artist
Mhm.
extraordinaire
Right.
and you would not believe that he could have
How
you paint that
patient he
without
is.
touching your canvas. I
Right.
mean, he can tell you, show you, and you will be amazed at the work of art. So how can people get in touch with you, Susan?
They can call us at 300-4600, and they can make their reservations over the phone, or they can go to our website
Mhm.
at paintingwithatwist.com/Jackson,
Right.
and they can look at our calendar and, request private parties, whatever they want,
Ah,
they can do on our website.
that
So
is
you
something
can,
that Jay reminded us of. You can have private parties,
right.
and what a fun idea. And I know we had kind of a late uh, time, which was 8 to 10 p.m., but you have various times to choose from
We
during
do.
the week.
We are available for parties 7 days a week, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Wow.
We try to be out of here by midnight, so the
Mhm.
latest party that we'll schedule will be 10 to midnight.
We were talking and last night after we left because Brandon was there and was painting. Of course, now I have given him art lessons since he was 3, so I expected some pretty nice painting out of him. But he absolutely was in his element and he loved it. But as we were going
Oh,
home, he said, "You know, Mom, I think that would make one of the greatest date nights." Do you
Oh,
ever get that where
absolutely.
somebody says, hey, we're on a date and we just decided we'd come do this, and then we could go down to Red Bones and have dinner afterwards or whatever? I mean,
yes, absolutely. That happens all the time. And we do
that is
do
so
couples
cool.
nights, too. So
Hmm.
we have paintings where you can do one side and your date can do the other side, and you take it home and they hang up perfectly together.
Oh, like a
Oh,
matching pair of
Yeah,
how
yeah.
paintings.
fun. Hey,
Yeah.
listen, speaking of date night, I think you've got some interesting stories. Tell us a little bit about some of the fun and exciting things that happen that are unexpected at Painting with a Twist.
We have had men on several different occasions come to us and say, I want this night to be special. Is there any way that we can work into the painting somehow so that I can propose to my girlfriend?
That is so exciting.
And it's just wonderful. It's so much fun because she has no idea. And then we always figure out a way to put in the painting somehow, will you marry me? And, and we get proposals, and they have all said yes. So that's
Well, that's
wonderful.
yeah. When you're going to do it public, you better make sure that you're pretty sure
Right.
she's going to say yes.
That
Huh?
is
Yeah,
so
and we
fun.
have one couple who comes back every year on their anniversary, and that's what they do is celebrate their anniversary
Oh,
with
that
us.
just gave me
How
goosebumps.
Yes,
fun
it's
is that?
wonderful.
I
I love it.
love that.
And then if they want a particular, if they don't know exactly how it works, because Painting with a Twist is a franchise, and
Mhm.
you actually do get to go online and see what your featured works of art are that they want to choose to paint, because somebody might want to paint horses, somebody might want to paint a Tuscan window,
Yeah.
or you
Right.
have various abstract paintings, but you have a lot of choices, and that's the day you want to book your painting experience. based on that piece of art on your calendar on your website. Is that right?
That is correct. Yeah, and if you want to book a private party with us,
Then you can pick.
You get to pick, and we have over 5,000 images that you can choose from.
Oh, wow.
So
Yeah.
I know that sounds like a lot, but we can, narrow it down for you to make it a little bit easier. But yeah, you'll be able to pick from everything that we have.
Well, we are having so much fun talking to you. We had so much fun being out there. We're definitely coming back.
Oh,
There's
that's wonderful.
no doubt. And we hope that other people do as well. But listen, you've really given us a great bucket list gift to give away. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that? And let us tell the listeners now that you will be able to text in if you want to today on our Robinson Toyota text line, which is 277-5155. That's area code 731-277-5155. But we're going to do it a little different this week. A lot of people didn't have a chance to hear about it, know about it, and we are really catching some flack. They want to have a week to register. So we're going to extend the registration on our Facebook page, Bucket List Radio Show, right here in Jackson. So look for it, and you'll probably see
just make a post.
our ugly mugs somewhere on there.
They will. But just
along
make
with
a post
Brandon
on there.
and Adam, Anita and myself, Susan. So look for that Bucket List Radio Show on Facebook and register on there. We'll put the details.
Your name will be on there, so we'll be able to get back in touch with you. But just put, I want to paint. Or something like that, so that we know that that's what you're registering for. Because throughout the weeks we are going to have other giveaways, and we're going to be allowing people to register not only on air through the text line, but also on our Facebook to give everybody a little bit more time.
Well, their name will already be on there. We can just do like a hashtag painting with a twist.
There you go. There you go.
We're going to have so much fun. So tell us a little bit about the prize that we're giving away, because we were just ecstatic for 1 2-hour session. We can't quit talking about it.
Yeah.
Tell us what you're giving our one lucky winner that we're going to announce next week on the Bucket List Radio Show next Tuesday in the 5:30 to 6 p.m.
All right, Susan and Anita, we are so excited. We are giving away 1 2-hour session per month for 1 year to one lucky listener.
So not just the 1 2-hour session like we had, 1 2-hour session each month for 12 months, an entire year of free painting with a twist experience.
They're going to be a professional when it's done. We're going to have to give them an art show by the end of the year, which is one of the fun things that we're also doing, not only interviewing folks like yourself, but I think Brandon's already been out to your location, and he's taken video, and then, of course, we videoed last night, and that's all going to be posted. Last week's show is up online, as well as the ballroom dancing on the Bucket List website or Facebook. So if you want to go check out those as well.
Aren't we having fun?
I know.
And bucketlist.radioshow.com, bucketlist.radioshow.com, just to keep in touch. But we're having fun. Hope that you all out there listening are. There's going to be tons of giveaways. Stay tuned. There's even a machine gun shoot coming up. If you've ever wanted to do that, thanks to Range USA, we'll tell you more about that next week. But I tell you what, we're going to take one last break, and we'll be right back because we want to finish up.
If you have any questions for Susan, please feel free to call in. That's 423-8101.
423-8101 on the Bucket List Radio Show. We'll be right back on News Talk 101.5 FM.
And welcome back into the Bucket List Radio Show. I'm Anita Battershow along with Susan Davy Cogdell, and we have been talking with Susan Smith of Painting with a Twist, which, Susan, again, I want to publicly thank you so much for the opportunity to paint last night. It was definitely a highlight. Yeah.
Well, I am so glad that you guys had an opportunity to come.
We were very excited.
Okay, and so in closing, Susan, we appreciate it, and let people know again where you are and how to get in touch with you.
We are at 556 Carriage House Drive, between the Spaghetti Store
Old Town
and
Spaghetti
Redbone.
Store.
Yes, and you can reach us at 300-4600, or of course you can go to our website at paintingwithatwist.com.
Great.
Paintingwithatwist.com, is that /Jackson?
/Jackson,
Great.
Perfect.
And so, folks, we will be giving away on next week's show 1 2-hour paint session per month for a year.
Amazing prize. And you have all week to register, so we encourage you to go to our website, bucketlistradioshow.com. Or actually, we're going to do it on Facebook.
We're going to do it on Facebook.
We're going to do it on Facebook. Just put a hashtag painting with a twist. You could be the winner for a painting that you do personally every month for a year. Absolutely free. Thank you so much, Susan Smith. Get to know the people out Painting with a Twist right here in Jackson, Tennessee.
And be sure and tell Jay we said hey.
Jay Meeks, you're amazing. I love it. I am so addicted to painting now. Anita.
Yes.
We have got some exciting things happening next week.
No, I am so excited.
Tell me about Go Ape.
I don't think anybody or very many people know about Go Ape because it is a franchise, much like Painting with a Twist, but it has just come to Shelby Farms and Memphis, and it is a zip lining park, but it is also.
You had me at zip line.
I know, but it's also, they strap you in, but it's an obstacle course that's in the trees. And I'm telling you,
Whoa, an obstacle course in the trees.
In the trees. I know.
Are you maneuvering on a zip line at this time?
Not zip line, although you do zip. I mean, there are several zip lines that you can do it. Now, Brandon and I were actually scheduled to go try this out on Sunday, and it was raining, so we couldn't go and get the video that we needed to. But hopefully, before we get on the air next week with them, we will have personally experienced this so that we can give some great firsthand information on this. But I'm telling you, this is not only great for individuals, but it's great for families, and they're going to be giving away 6 tickets. So we're going to have 3 separate winners on next week, and I believe that that's about a $60 value.
So I was going to ask you the price, and then as we were talking with Painting with a Twist, just to let people know, we never mentioned the price, but it's very reasonable.
Very reasonable.
$35 for your individual 2-hour session of the painting you choose on the dates and times you choose on their calendar. And then you get to keep the painting.
Yeah.
And then you have a wonderful experience, a wonderful story, and who knows if you might get engaged. I'm just saying. So we want to give that price. So tell us again the price of Go Ape for people that may.
There are children's rates, but the adult rate, I believe, is like $57. But they're going to be, and then there's, of course, children's rates. And they've got group rates in school. They've got companies that come and do skill, building kind of things there as well. But
so if you can't get away to the Caribbean to do your zip lining,
we've got
you
a
can
place
do it right
Shelby
here.
County. I mean, it's over there at Shelby Farms. I know.
That's amazing.
And they're going to be on the show next week. They're going to be talking about it, and 3 lucky winners are going to win tickets to experience this adventure in the sky. So go Ape, everyone.
You
it's a live adventure.
Want to tune into that. And then we will give people a week to register for that.
As well.
And then we'll do a little hashtag Go Ape. And that way we'll know exactly what you're wanting to win. And
what you're
I guarantee you somebody's going to win.
Yeah, because not everybody's bucket list is the same.
I'll guarantee you something else. We can't win.
I know.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
We are checking off our list. Don't feel sorry for us. We are checking off our list just as fast as this ink will dry. Well,
that's true.
And we've got to sign our Painting with a Twist painting.
Oh, yeah.
We forgot to do that.
And you know what? We won
it could
a
be
free
worth $1
painting
million
last night.
one day.
We need to give that away on the Facebook.
You know what? We'll have 2 winners.
We'll have 2 winners.
Definitely go to Bucket List Radio Show on Facebook right here in Jackson. We're going to have some winners.
I know. It's going to be a great show next week, too. I'm really excited.
And so we're going to Go Ape next week. And then we're going to do a machine gun shoot the following week with Range USA, our dear friends here in Jackson.
I know.
I'm going to shoot that machine gun.
Adam and Brandon are very excited about this.
Okay. I know it's just a drop in the bucket, but that's all the time we have today. Tune in next Tuesday and every Tuesday, 5:30 to 6 p.m. for the Bucket List Radio Show on WNWS News Talk 101.5 FM. Life is short. What's on your bucket list?
What's on your bucket list?